It's been a month that Xiaomi launched the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 in China, and since then it's been teasing that it will be launching the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 in India. But today on 28th February 2019, Xiaomi not only launched the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 but they also surprised us everyone by launching the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro globally in India. And we're going to talk about the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro in this video. But before that, my name is Jonathan, you're watching Tech Teachers, and let's get started. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now by hitting the subscribe button. Also, click the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video. So without wasting any more time, let's start with the design of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, and the design just looks awesome. It has this gradient back which makes the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro look like a flagship, which it isn't for the price. And the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro comes with a Corning's Gorilla Glass 5 protection not only on the front but also on the back, which is great. And on the front there is this 19.5:9 aspect ratio Full HD plus LTPS LCD panel, which looks awesome, and which Xiaomi likes to call it a dotted notch, which is just a fancy name of calling the U-shaped or water drop notch, but then it looks gorgeous. But let's go back again and talk about those cameras, as the Sony IMX586, the real flagship 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 is actually here in the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro, and that's a big deal considering the fact that it is an actual 48 megapixel camera, unlike the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7, the Chinese Xiaomi Redmi Note 7, wherein there was this Samsung ISOCELL GM1 sensor which was not actually a 48 megapixel. But here there is this actual 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor, which you also saw on the Xiaomi's own Mi 9 or even the Honor View 20, which are priced around 38,000. The Xiaomi Mi 9 or the View 20, they are around the 35 to 40,000 price segment. But then Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro also has the same camera. Not only that, it also has this f1.79 aperture, which is the highest in any of the Xiaomi Redmi Note series of smartphones, which is great. And yes, it does actually shoot 48 megapixel photos with the help of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675, which has this Qualcomm Spectra ISP sensor, which helps the Sony IMX586 to capture true 48 megapixel cameras, unlike the Samsung GM1 sensor, which just interpolates all the sensors, making it a 12 megapixel actual sensor into a 48 megapixel one. But here you can actually shoot 48 megapixel camera photo, which is a big deal considering the price. And another thing which is big deal considering the price is the inclusion of the Qualcomm Snapdragon 675, the latest and greatest available in that price segment. And it is a big deal considering the Vivo V15 Pro, which has the same Snapdragon 675, is priced around 27,000, and it is available on the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro in this price segment. And also the fact that the Snapdragon 675 is actually slightly more powerful than even the Snapdragon 710, which Oppo sells for around the 45,000 price range, but the 675 is available in this price segment. Also the fact that it not only has the Snapdragon 675, it is also built on the 11 nanometer FinFET technology, which is not only powerful but also power efficient. Yes, not as power efficient as the Snapdragon 855, but then it is quite power efficient in that price segment. And speaking of power, there is also this 4000 mAh battery, which has been the trademark of the Xiaomi Note series, and Xiaomi claims that it also supports Qualcomm Quick Charge 4, although inside the box you will be getting a 10 watt charger, which is not as fast, but then you can also buy Qualcomm Quick Charge 4 supported chargers, which will help top up the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. And before I forget to mention, there is also this 13 megapixel camera on the front of the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. And yes, it does not have a dual camera like the Redmi Note 6 Pro, and yes, it is not a higher resolution as 20 megapixel on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, but then it is still good enough in that price segment. And on the software front, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro runs on MIUI 10 based on Android Pie, which is not bad, and MIUI 10 is pretty good with optimizations considering the fact that it has the latest Snapdragon 675 in that price segment. And speaking of price, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro comes in two variants, which is the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, and there is also this higher end variant, which for the first time in a Redmi Note series you will be getting 6GB RAM but with 128GB of whopping storage, which is great. And considering that the base variant, the 4GB RAM and the 64GB storage variant, is just priced for, drumroll please, 13,999 for the 4GB RAM and the 64GB storage, and 16,999 for the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage, which is tremendous pricing considering the fact that at that price, let's take the 4GB RAM and 64GB storage, you're getting Snapdragon 675, a best-in-class processor, Sony IMX 586 flagship 48 megapixel camera with actual 48 megapixel pictures. Not only that, you're getting 4000 mAh battery, 30 megapixel front-facing shooter, Android 9 Pie. All this combined, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 front and back, a Full HD Plus display with a dotted notch. All this combined at just a price of 13,999 for that 4GB RAM and 64GB storage is just mind-boggling. You can also get that 128GB, whopping 128GB storage with 6GB for as low as 16,999. So imagine you getting 128GB storage and 6GB RAM for just 16,999 in the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro. Tremendous job by Xiaomi. And now considering all this, I cannot imagine someone going and buying any other phone other than Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro if they are looking to buy any smartphone under 15k or even under 17k. And if performance is not at your utmost priority, then I would even recommend the Redmi Note 7 Pro over the Poco F1, the 845 powered Poco F1. Yes, it's saying something because the Xiaomi Redmi Note 7 Pro is that good of a package in that price segment. And if you're looking to buy a phone under 15k, then close your eyes and get the Redmi Note 7 Pro if you can. So that pretty much winds up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the content. If you did and feel like the one is privileged to have an awesome supporting audience like you feeling, make sure to crack the like button. But if you thought this video sucked, you better know what to do. But if you loved it and want to see more such awesome videos dropping at least twice a week, then it's no better than the subscribe button. And yeah, do this to make sure you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And then this has been your host Jonathan from Tech Pictures, reminding you to check out my previous video, for which the links can be found somewhere on the screen or in the description section below. And then thanks for watching.